Hey guys, welcome back to Market Breakdown. This week we have a lot of interesting stuff. We have CPI on Wednesday for USD. We just got off from NFP last Friday, and we are entering in the new week, which can be very interesting. So currently we are looking at the gold, the daily time frame. As you can see, we definitely rejected this order block. Let me zoom in for a bit. We definitely rejected this order block a few times currently, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times on the daily time frame. So this is 5 days straight. Obviously, as you can see, we are in the range on the lower time frame. We definitely covered the fair value gap, and we left one above. We left those highs and as well all-time high. I'm still bullish on the gold. I still expect that we can push higher, but just depends when, right? So we have to be patient. We have to see the technicals create this sort of setup that we can use. Okay, so daily we open up being bearish. Okay, but let's start with the weekly. So weekly, obviously bearish to the downside with a great week rejection because we are in the range, right? We are covering the previous weekly void to the downside. Now, daily time frame as well, pushing to the downside, rejecting, taking out the Friday high, low, Thursday low, and as well Wednesday's low, right? Now, with that being said, I want to move to the H4. So H4 created a structure. Now, we still have, let me mark that up first, just a sec. Like this, so we know what we can target in order if price comes to that. Where is it? Nope, it's where's that one? Sorry, fair value gap. Okay, we have the fair value gap on the daily time frame here. We have liquidity to the upside. Obviously, it's range. We took out some of it to the downside already. So moving to the H4, this was a what day is today? 9th. Okay, this was the Friday push. Okay, Friday push, and Monday push to the upside. Okay, as you can see. I mean, Sunday it was open. Yeah. It was open, Monday, etc. Timing. So we took out the lows here, but overall we are still in the range. Even if I drag this as support, you can see like, visually if we want to help ourselves. We're still in the range on H4. Bunch of liquidity to the upside. H1 time frame. Rejected this order block that was created today on the opening time in the Asian session. Rejected, we are pushing higher. But guys, I don't think I'm going to trade it until this CPI, or I want to see how price action is going to open up tomorrow as well. But currently, I am definitely bullish, but I want to see, some sort of breakout, whether that's going to be internally in this structure as a whole, or is going to be above external structure. Okay, so in this case, as you can see there, we took out the lows to the left side. We took out the liquidity that was being made here. We did that, but we are slowly pushing higher. As you can see, price did not have much power today to actually make that breakout. Okay, a lot of stuff happened over a weekend, which is normal. Like all the time something happens over a weekend, like geopolitically, right? So we had the structure and the lows here through the Asian into the London session as well. We took that out. We took it out with this week on the 15-minute time frame. As you can see, we took that out with that week X. Okay, but now we are pushing higher slowly, very slowly. Okay, so if you got any setup, I will definitely target that high. Where is it? The high as opposing liquidity. I will definitely target here. Now, my job or your job is going to be to find the setup inside of the internal structure. If you want to play this, okay? If you not want to play this, want to wait out for the CPI, whatever, you can always wait for external structure to be broken, okay? But pay attention. So we have this, okay, as well as a liquidity. We had this high that would be great if we see it broken, so that we push above that. That would be nice. Let me go to the lower time frames just to see what's up. 5 minutes. I like 5 minutes and 10 minutes. Those time frames are awesome. Not bad. Okay. I like those. So currently in the range, you cannot do anything about it. You cannot do shit. Nothing. Even on 30 minutes, like bullshit price action. So guys, I'm not gonna waste your time on gold. I wanna see a break up to the upside, at least something to happen internally, or even externally. That would be definitely better. But given the fact that it's CPI coming, you know, CPIs can be very big, so it might happen very fast. So whether we're gonna have this and then we target that high, or we're gonna be stuck in the range until the CPI. That's, you know, this is a very big chance as well that this can happen. Okay, but yeah, I'm definitely bullish as of now. Something can happen tomorrow. I'm gonna update. But nothing here. I hope something changes. Okay, so this is gold. Be patient. Okay, don't be smart. Don't rush into something that isn't there. Wait for proper setup to happen. Okay. GJ daily bullish. We're still going off from this structure. We're still going off. We finally rejected this last week on Thursday. We're pushing higher. I didn't have any setups on lower time frames to go in. Definitely happened on daily. So if you're swing trading, that was a proper setup for you. You can target the highs. You can hold it. Daily bullish H4 as well. We created a gap today, as you can see. Obviously was covered and currently surpassing it. H4. So this is the high of the structure that's currently rejecting at 212.00, which was my main target last week. For GJ, if you know, trade will be presentable, but it wasn't. In this case, H1. So look, you can, on H1 you can't do anything about it. Too many weeks to the upside, too many weeks to the downside. Just slow price action moving higher. You know, technically, like 15-minute, even more, right? What can you do here? Like someone will say, yeah, it's a good structure. Well, for me personally, it's not. Okay, but this is me. It can be for you. I don't know. 30 minutes. Still, I'm gonna wait more. I'm gonna wait some more for more price action development on GJ, but no, currently nothing for myself. I think GBP USD is the same thing, or it's not. Interesting on GU. So GU, as you can see, we took out the low, we rejected this area, we had a bunch of rejections down to the downside, which is super good. We had the impulse to the downside that broke this low, so definitely we are pushing higher. The best guys can be 1.3500. That's gonna be the next point of interest level, and then the high of on the daily, which is 35.71, is the next point of interest level that is possible as a target. Okay, H4 structure gap to the upside today. Where is it? Okay, this is Friday, sorry. Yeah, it opened here. So we filled the gap, we're pushing higher. We don't have any further gap except this one on H4, which I'm going to mark up, and possibly we can look for trades. Like that. Fair value gap here. What we said we're gonna target 35.0, no? Yeah. Okay, that high. Let's say 35.50 to target, and I think I said this high. Yeah, 35.71. Okay, those two key levels to possibly get targeted. H1. Okay. C. Yeah, structure, liquidity to the downside, structure taking the liquidity out, pushing higher, no stopping since then. We are at the high of the structure as of this moment. 1.3400. Okay, definitely I will want to see some pullbacks to the downside. It can happen in Asian. So we had the latest pullback, push higher, break of structure. I wish that will happen inside of the actual session and not now, you know, or even tomorrow. That would be even better. Or even tomorrow, yeah. But it happened. It is what it is. Okay. Broke above, tested, continued. Okay. We're currently continuing up. 10-minute order block. 5-minute cross confluence as well. Lows here as a can be as a liquidity, but I will where is it? Okay, but I will definitely wanted to see some price action, some more price action on higher time frame, specifically H1, H4, and 15-minute. Maybe tomorrow you can have even better setup. But the fact is, usually I never traded before CPI. Okay, I always waited for Wednesday to pass, for CPI to pass, and then Thursday, Friday. So this is my usual, because price action, like loads of people are waiting for this news release, you know, for price whether go up or down technically or fundamentally. So it usually creates a bullshit price action towards CPI, and then on the CPI it can create a very good setup, and boom, right? So I want to be patient this week. I wanted this to pass, but we can check real quick. Monday nothing, Tuesday, so tomorrow nothing. We have CPI, as you can see. 12:30, I guess time was moved. 12:30 we had this. Okay. Thursday unemployment claims, and Friday we have core PCA and prelim GDP. Okay, so my eyes definitely on Wednesday CPI, and then we go from there, right? Want you guys to be patient. I want to see more price action, because like this is not a setup that is presentable, that is a textbook setup that you want to use and be confident in. Say, yeah, I want to go in and I like it, I'm confident. This is not it, you know, you want to wait for that. So let's be patient, let's see more price action development and go from there. Okay, thank you guys for joining. I'm gonna update you in the Discord and Telegram channel. And yeah, wish you happy trading and be safe. Bye bye.